we're doing this prelude thing, and I gotta fix the sound of the music again because it's just so loud. Everything is just loud in this game. This is like 5. Okay.
Is that her? I thought she was
Don't look like no virgin to me.
Dragon Slayer.
She invited.
No.
This'll be interesting.
The Eternian Rebel.
She looks right battle-hardened, she does.
Who's the one in the plate armor?
We shall sign everything, Your Majesty. As you.
We have guests. Welcome, Stennis, son of Demavend. I invite you to join us.
Greetings, Henselt. You seem at home in Aedirn. You are here, yet I do not recall inviting you.
Felot did so in your stead. I'm here at his behest. I've broken no truces or treaties yet.
Oh, is that so? Mr. Brogan, please escort Count Felot to a secluded spot and remove his troublesome head.
Don't you dare, boy! You're no king. Your father.
My father is dead. The folk still mourn him while you betray his good name and his country.
Your Majesty, I must request your protection. This young man has lost his mind.
Take him away.
Your Majesty, what of our agreement?
I need you no longer, Felot, now Stennis is here.
Anyone else wish to object? Wonderful. To the matter at hand, then.
Well said. I will show you my hand. I've over 200 armed men encamped nearby, enough to hold the fort for several hours. Another 5,000 battle-hungry lads await on the other bank. What say you to that?
There'll be 5,000 dead lads should you move against Vergen.
Take time to consider, boy. These are border marches, a mere piece of land. Relinquish it to me and you'll keep your crown. Oppose me and I shall crush you without mercy. Give me Lomark and return to Vengerberg.
Do you know why there are no marquises in Aedirn? We've no marches to speak of, let alone to share. This is Upper Aedirn, my fatherland, my subjects.
A wolf pup should think twice before growling like a bear.
I'll not be intimidated, Henselt.
Perhaps. Is it possible you merely play the courageous cockerel, yet deep inside fear eats at your heart? Is one push enough to send you over the edge, or must I push twice?
Try me.
I'm tired of this discussion. I have the upper hand and no amount of scintillating talk will change that. We both know I'll not leave empty-handed. What do you propose?
I shall give you Saskia the Dragon Slayer.
What are you playing at, Prince?
Silence, Saskia. I am about to spare the country a tragedy.
What would you have me do with her?
Your eyes have not strayed from her once since we arrived.
Aye. There's some spark in the lass.
I'll not allow it. This land is under my protection. If no one else has the courage to stand up to you, I will. Listen well, King. You have 1 hour to quit Upper Eden with your forces. If you fail to do so, it's war. If but one Cadweni soldier remains on this land 1 minute past the deadline, it's war. You will instruct your heralds to proclaim around and about that you apologize to the people of Eden for this shameful incursion. Otherwise, it's war.
You've got balls, woman. My soldiers would call me a coward. Or a madman. I am Henselt of Ad Caraig. I'll not run from a woman, even a dragon slayer. That apart, you're a pretty fetching lass. I want this land. I want its gold. And I want you, dragon slayer. Grab them!
I'll be midnight at your arm!
Stop! Stop in the name of Creve, Freyr and Melitele!
Hey! By the milk of Mother Creatrix's tits, Geralt of Rivia! And in the best company to boot.
Yarpin Zigrin!
It's been years, you old prick. It's great to see you in good health.
Geralt, staring as if you've seen a ghost. Muster up a hug for an old friend.
Geralt's head's not exactly on straight.
Ha! Meaning you truly did in Foltest. Fine by me. Foltest was a ploughing niggard and a niggardly plougher. You did right, Geralt.
Not the point. Geralt's lost his memory.
And I didn't kill Foltest.
Right. What's the difference? Someone did. Well, we've bigger problems now.
Where's Saskia?
Oh, aye. Why is this butcher here?
I've come with 100 archers, the best in the world. We're here to aid your cause.
Well, you'll need to wait. Saskia and Prince Penis, rather Skinnis, went off to parley with Henselt. Me and the boys are waiting in case something goes wrong. The sun's gone dark. Call the sorceress!
Come, Geralt. Saskia! She must not die!
Raise your axes!
Philippa, she'll show us the way.
Jorvik, we've got some explaining to do.
My enemies, blood, wraiths.
Silver harms them. I'll cover you.
Marty, help me! Shut up!
Damn, you're ugly.
Take that. Not far now.
I hate flying through fog. Saskia, are you all right?
It's just a flesh wound. You and the Witcher, we owe you our lives.
I'm here to protect you. And you, Witcher?
I'm after a Kingslayer who kidnapped Triss Merigold.
And brought her here?
Is this an interrogation?
There are warrants on your head in Temeria, Kedwin, and Redania. And I'm responsible for Saskia's safety.
That's enough, Philippa. You told me yourself you thought him innocent.
Saskia, folk are riled. First the sun went out, then the squirrels arrived, now this fog. It's too much for the common folk.
True. Summon all the commanders to the meeting hall. Yorveth, give me some time. I must prepare them for your arrival. Witcher, Philippa, you must be there too. I wish to hear what we can expect from this anomaly and how we might be rid of it. Worry not, Yarpen. The legendary White Wolf and the equally famous Philippa Eilhart should have a remedy for several hundred rabid wraiths. I want to see all commanders in the council chamber. Philippa, that includes you and the Witcher. Cecil, the gates are to remain shut until we're done. You'll answer with your beard if they open for any reason.
Welcome to Vergen, Witcher. I'm Cecil Burden, the Alderman.
Geralt of Rivia.
We've got a spare room at the inn. It's not much, but at least you'll have a roof over your head and a solid bed neath your ass.
Thanks, I could use that.
Scalen, show Master Geralt to his quarters, and visit Reverend Alkin's chambers on your way back to inform everyone that he has departed.
That is, that he died a hero, slain by the invaders.
Exactly. You see, Master Witcher? He's young but clever. We'll make a real dwarf out of him yet.
The gates will remain closed until the council reaches a decision.
Ooh, 3 levels. That was a lot. Alright. That means I can drink 3 potions and have really low toxicity. Nice. take all which requests, thank you.
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm.
Hello, Chief.
Greetings!
Business or rest?
Rest. And maybe some trading.
Ah, welcome. How can I help you?
Plenty of space.
The place is busy like never before.
Morning.
I think I've heard of you.
I can see that your arm's itching.
Sure.
That Witcher, who's he?
He travels the lands, killing monsters for coin.
Why's he got those glistening eyes?
Sorcerers mutated him when he was young.
Things this world has to bear.
No man can match a dwarf at arm wrestling, save maybe a witcher. Take your gold. It's well deserved.
Fancy taking on a dwarf?
I don't know if there's anything to gain by doing this to all the guys.
I look at that Witcher and see something unusual about him. He's one who can change the fate of kingdoms.
Very true. Sets me teeth on edge.
You're tough as Mahakam steel. The prize money is yours.
Look, another one. You let one
And there
human
goes
in
my
and in no
trade
time
with Kedwin.
So, Vergen's grown a bit, eh?
Lots going on around here.
Aye. We've got a virgin dragon slayer, squirrels dazzled with her, politicking peasants, witches, and a witcher. The onlookers gawking at the whole thing.
Hope things get back to normal soon.
I think I've heard of you. What's the rush?
Greetings!
Thought we had a basilisk in the basement. Turns out it was just my wife getting cold.
Hee-ho, hee-ho, hee-ho. Bite his balls!
Since when do noblemen fight peasants?
Sign of the times. Saskia treats the peasantry as our equals. And once you let a dog inside, it'll never sleep in the doghouse again. But that's not for me to judge. The point is, you can make good coin on fistfights.
Any rules to this?
Each contender puts down his stake, which rises the more fights he wins. If you want to fight, put down some coin. Up for the next fight, or are you just going to stand there and go?
Any rules to this?
Each could up.
Stop stroking!
A worthy contender, please.
For starters, you'll fight a novice. Stand and fight, but first, show me your coin.
I'll get all these out of the way now.
In that case, betting is now open.
Don't be afraid of him! Stop stroking him and rough him up!
That was a sight for sore eyes. Beautiful fight. Congratulations on your win. You're moving up the ranks, sir, just like your winnings. Ready for another fight?
A worthy contender, please.
The better the opponent, the better the fight. The better the fight, the higher the stakes. The higher the stakes, the bigger the winnings. In that case, betting is now open.
Bite his balls! Don't be afraid of him!
Slug him between the eyes!
He's trying to one guy get by his balls.
Finally, an end to the flailing and someone with a touch of finesse. The pool is yours. You're moving up the ranks, sir, just like your winnings. Ready for another fight?
A worthy
Excellent. This is the strongest lad I know. He's knackered many a plough horse. The fortune he's made in his fist-fighting career makes many a nobleman green with envy. Place your bets. Hurry, before it's too late. In that case...
Don't be afraid of him!
Slug him between the eyes!
Don't be afraid of him!
Easy.
That was a sight for sore eyes. Beautiful fight. Congratulations on your win. A wonderful show of strength, precision, and agility. Seems there's no one left to challenge the new champion.
You couldn't be more wrong.
Sir Silgrant?
It is I.
Funny seeing you here. You've always claimed such fights were a primitive diversion for commoners.
A true knight duels another in the exquisite company of ladies and real gentlemen.
Oh, I'll never forget the great achievements of Selkirk in the tourneys.
On many occasions did my brother prove his greatness. Alas, the world's going to the dogs. Today a knight must challenge commoners to prove his bravery. But there's a witcher among you. And though his blood is no match for mine, his warring mastery is satisfactory. Perhaps when he drops to the ground at my feet, you'll realize I'm not merely Selkirk's brother. I'll be known as Silgrat, every witcher's worst nightmare. I challenge you, witcher. The wager is 2 sacks of gold. Believe me, Silgrat doesn't challenge any old serf.
You want to prove you're your brother's equal? Show me what you're made of.
Stand and fight.
Bite his balls!
Stop stroking him and rough him up! Don't be afraid of him!
You won. Finish me off.
I'm no murderer. Besides, it was only a fist fight.
I'd rather have died at your hands.
It was an honest fight, just like you wanted.
You fail to understand. My reputation is ruined, my honor gone.
I thrashed you and won a pile of coin. Not sure I care about your reputation.
We'll meet again. Silgrat forgets no insult.
Congratulations to the victors, and thanks to the vanquished. You proved your mastery, Witcher. Fighting you is an honor. Let's tend to the pool! Bite his balls! Slug it between the eyes!
This shall be your chamber, Witcher. They say Selkirk of Gullet himself slept in this bed before battle. Didn't bring him any luck, but at least he was well rested before he died. Need anything else?
Thanks, Galen.
Geralt, right. My uncles told me a lot about you. Nice work with those spectres. And Saskia! Well, I wager the gods didn't think you could save her.
Your uncle?
Cecil. I help him out here and there managing Vergen. Scaling Burden's my name.
Nice to meet you. Is Cecil your guardian?
Aye. Ever since my parents passed on. He took me in, fed me, taught me a profession and how to live, really.
How did your parents die?
During one of the massacres Demavend arranged for us. But I'd rather not talk on that.
Sure, sorry. What'll you do when the battle rolls around?
I'll be right out front, fighting. Uncle Cecil's allowed it. Says I'm an adult. I'm gonna kick some kid when he asks.
No fears?
Of what? My uncle believes I can do it, and Yarpen taught me how to swing an axe with follow-through. I'll smash a few heads, then go to the tavern and drink till I drop.
Battles are unpredictable, and this'll be your first. You'll have to kill, wade through piles of bloody corpses, all the while watching you don't get cut down yourself. Sure you're ready for this?
To tell the truth, I'm shitting myself a bit. Straw dummies. That's all I've swung at so far. When I think on what's going to happen here. But, all for one and one for all, right? Just don't tell my uncle, please. He's thrashed me a few times already for talk like that.
I won't say a word. Hey, Scalen, wanna arm wrestle?
I really like to wrestle, but,
It's not the contest of the century, I just want to test you.
Steady on! I've got conditions. First, you have to beat Yarpen and Sheldon.
Show me what you're made of.
I'm at the top of the pile, so you'll need to defeat the others first.
Who should I challenge?
Those chumps. Yarpen Zigrin and Sheldon Skaggs.
Show me what you're made of.
I'm at...
Okay. These are all the chapter 1 quests. I have a bunch of stuff to do in chapter 2.
Don't be afraid of him!
How's life? I feel like I'm going to end up in here at some point.
There goes the peace, eh?
Squirrels, witches, an army led by a woman.
Strangers, more strangers.
Grab everything. We'll grab as much as we can.
pale face, eyes like embers. It raised his hand and pointed a finger at it. I'd rather wrap it.
Okay.
Fast as his legs would carry him. Lost his clogs on the way.
The castle, I'm sure, is where to go. Come back to that in a second.
Beaver!
Nothing good in store for us.
You Give us a associate guess.
Sorceresses.
A dwarf witch.
What the fuck are you doing?
Greetings, White
Thought we
Wolf.
had a basilisk in the basement. Turns out it was just my wife.
Wait, is there... Key is required. Interesting. Looks like a secret back there, huh? Oh no, it's a chest. A book. Grand Temple. Look at these keys, man. I don't know how to find them. This guy doesn't do my building, my crafting building, just the person that does space props, so... The door's closed, right? Yeah. So I feel like I go to mine.
So, you thought it over? I'm on my way to the recruiting station. Hey ho, hey ho. What's with everyone being so nice today? Hey ho, hey ho.
Looking for silver, 'cause I haven't done it before.
Huh?
No silver. I think that all these dwarves dwarves. But apparently not. Haunted necklace. There's something down here, but I can't grab it. Something in here. How's my stash? Getting heavy. Let's see my weapons here. 10 to 20 damage. 14 to 22 damage. Why don't we use the Dwarven Axe? It gives me bleeding. Put this on. Worth. This does more damage, so we'll get rid of the robust ones. And I don't have any armor.
Finished telling you about the canary. So, we were working at the fort, and what?
That's a lot of weapons, and I just got really heavy. This Dwarven Axe is better than this one.
Suddenly I hear, Canary's dead!
Hey-ho, hey-ho, hey-ho. Give us a kiss! Hey-ho,
You associate with sorceresses.
hey-ho, hey-ho, hey-ho.
Thought we had
You
a
associate
basilisk
with sorceresses.
basement. Turns out it was just my wife getting cold.
Greetings, White Wolf.
That's a witcher, not a human.
No snaps.
Would you look at that, friends? Geralt of Rivia. Coincidences do happen.
Greetings.
You don't know me, but I know you. I'm an employee of the Vivaldis Bank, and on business here. I'm to check up on the local mine's profitability.
Vivaldi doing all right?
Full of beans. And as per the instructions given to each of the bank's agents, I hasten to inform you that you have unlimited credit.
I could use a loan about now.
Sure thing. However, my means are limited. I can offer you the standard short-term loan for those working in high-risk professions. Will that do you?
I'm sure Vivaldi wouldn't mind if I borrowed a bit more than that.
It's nearly all I've got on me, but I'll manage somehow. I think I've heard of you.
Godspeed, Witcher!
Just give me a bunch of words. I don't understand. Where's the nearest merchant? There's the merchant up there. So let me go that way to the merchant so I can sell some of these items. I don't get it, so I just... Okay, is it a quest? No. It's not. So what was the point? This chicken is just moving around. In fact, all the chickens are kind of just moving around.
What's this? Clad in hues of green, amidst shrubs he's seen, crouching on legs bent, catching...
Well, I'll be plowed by a ferret.
Yeah. Witcher Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, you're a witcher like any other. But those swords, things of beauty.
Nothing special about them.
Ah, you're mistaken. Few know how to make a silver blade today. Fish eat me if I'm lying. And engraving runes is not exactly farting down a rain spout. I wouldn't mind a closer look at your swords. Care to browse through my wares?
Oh, cool. Alright, so let's do Vegas.
I wouldn't mind it.
Oh, I have a weapon already that's already a high damage weapon. Oh, I need to do that then. This is. Wait a minute. Let's make sure my weapons here. Oh, nuts. What happened?
That's supposed to be a frog, to be honest.
Alright, so my sword does 12 to 19 with a bunch of bonuses. My regular weapon does 10 to 20, so let's see what we can do.
I wouldn't mind.
May as well upgrade, right? Let's see. So I can do a robust Witcher sword, which is garbage. A Witcher soul sword, which is garbage. A Witcher superb sword, which is less than garbage. Make some armors and stuff. Some gauntlets. Cayman leather. Why would I want this? Oh, because it's a thing to make something else. With this weapon. This is a good weapon. I need Endrega Venom. I have Endrega Venom, I think, in my stash.
You play dice?
Aye. Us two and the Smith's apprentice.
And that's it?
In Vergen, there's also the head man, Cecil Burden, and the innkeeper. But they won't play unless you prove your worth. Which you could by beating us.
Another time.
Alright, so we're gonna do this quest because...
Care for a game?
Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna just do this. Actually, you know what? Sure. I don't like the angle of this dice game. I got 2 stars. That's 1 win.
I'd like a rematch.
Care to roll if you...
Do it. Let's get this over and done with. These quests are much faster than the first one. Almost lost my dice. What did I get? 2 5s, 3 5s. Well, that's easy.
Give me a chance to win it back.
No. Alright, I'm gonna do the innkeeper now, right? broke the game again. The UI just disappeared. Wait, no, F5 is save, right? F9 is load. Okay, let's see. So poker face. I think we finished taking over stuff. That? What is that? Conquest mages. Interesting. Very interesting.
Gods above.
Just collecting things from my little graveyard. I'm a poor witcher. I don't do very much to collect money. Other than skin. Oh, wait.
I wouldn't mind a close.
Whoa. Oh. Hello. Witch's core.
My medallion.
What's happening? Just open the two potions. My medallion. My medallion's lighting up. I don't know if there's a reason. I mean, I don't see anything. Other than this bedside thing which I can't access. Weird. Maybe later. There'll be a reason to go there. Save the games from this You know where the crafting guy is? Let's head back over this way to the quest. This big game, I think I'll figure it out. Get some more and more complicated.
Look, another one.
How can I?
I'd like to play dice poker.
So, shall we play now? one.
I'll take my coin, please.
Too good for me. Try the head man, Cecil Burden.
Might do just that.
It's kind of weird. Like, I can only see inside and outside.
Ho ho! The situation's grave. They want freedom, equality.
No pig.
Lots going on around here.
Aye. We've got a virgin dragon slayer. Squirrels dazzled with her. Politicking peasants, witches and a witcher. And onlookers gawking at the whole thing.
Hope things get back.
I think I've heard of you. How can I...
Travels the world, killing monsters for
Okay. Don't bump your woman. Don't bump your woman. Hello, Witcher. Okay.
I'm still doing all right. The town is very disorienting. I'm guessing I need to get over there. Where's the quest line? Oh, it's outside. I can't get out there yet. Right? Or can I? How do I get over there? I don't know if I can. It looks like it's blocked. Maybe I don't know. So let's see. Score to settle. Wait for events to unfold. Bring it on. Arm wrestling. If I can't do anything with the
I wouldn't mind it.
Oh, not what I think. Oh, it was a trap. How much does it sell for 3 horns?
I wouldn't mind.
What did that cost? It only cost me 3 horns to make. It took a bunch of materials out of my inventory. Oh, well, you know.
I wouldn't mind.
Grab it, find some less. Oh, and I can do the all in the castle. Oh, valuable trinket. Is this junk? It is junk. Junk worth 4 orens. I'll take it. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna sit through this entire experience. Squirrels, skeletal, spiders. Only the most hardcore Witcher players will sit through the oh so torturous experience of running around stealing a bunch of people's stuff. Oh man.
You missed quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to slay a monarch. There was a struggle and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion. Most likely, we're up against a blood curse, an old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several pieces of bad news. The good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen. Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes, but I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay any kings.
Of course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, my lady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the war. Ones belonging to those who perished here 3 years past.
Pfft. More scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
It's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well...
How many?
We dwarves are near 200, but don't judge us by our number.
1,500 peasants will come, though you'll get no precise count.
My lords?
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5 to 1 against us. What think you of that?
We are few, they are many. But we have our walls, low though they be. If we had archers, who knows?
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria!
We have something better. Yorvith's elves. Scoia'tael. Gentlemen, I give you Yorvith.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers, here they are.
I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves. But even a shit-coated stick can be a weapon.
He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the Northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Yorvith came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf. Treason runs in his veins.
He's been fighting humans for a century.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations. First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army, brave and well led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Yorvith to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Kaedweni for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Yorvith stays.
Bloody hell. Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye.
Nay. You killed my men, elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kaedwen's doom, aye!
Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and join you soon.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
She ceased casting spells.
Saskia, is she alive?
In a manner of speaking, I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is stable.
Do you know the poison?
Thaumadur, commonly known as mage pain. It has a terrible reputation.
An antidote must exist.
What can we do?
Treatment will require herbs, magic, and blood.
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
We could use Letho right now.
The nearest king is on the other side of the Mist of Wraiths.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch. It is the genotype contained in royal blood that is required. Kings issue from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasties rarely admit common blood, the strength of their genes remains great. I shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will teach Saskia's body how to rid itself of the poison.
You'll have her drink human blood.
No, I shall inject it directly into her heart.
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the Immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe who succeeded in cultivating the roses enjoyed great respect.
Times have changed.
As have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find. Where will we find Immortelles?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The Immortelle will help restore them.
What else do you need to heal Saskia?
Thaumadour is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction. Each tainted cell that is removed is replaced by 10 new tainted cells. To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power. A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be best.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano.
All right. Let's forget the rings. I need a vast quantity of the power, no matter the source. Find something.
An Immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic. Sounds like a fit.
A poor one at that. No prince's kiss to top things off.
I wish it were a fairy tale, especially a poor one, as a happy ending would then be inevitable. May I count on your help, Geralt?
You may. What about the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
In that case, I shall search for the poisoner.
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
And it's right here. And pick up after I go find the castle.
Don't let her die, Vatkin.